they've had their first night, and their plan for today: untangle some fishing line, wake up nice and early, and go do some fishing. They've seen some big fish in the little area they've been trapped in, some crayfish they can grab in the mornings. And they set up a trap last night, a couple of traps, which scored them some game meat, which they managed to trap. Let's see if that encourages them to maybe wake up today and set a few more traps. We have told them it's a numbers game. The more traps you set up, the better chance you have of catching something. So, I mean, ideally today we'd want them to set up between 5 and 10 traps. But we'll see what they do and see if they win themselves some more meat. First night out in the bush. What do we expect to find from our two survivalists? We were, like suggesting last night, might be wise for him to change his sleeping pattern. He's adamant to not have a sleeping bag and do it a bit more extreme than sleeping in the warmer days, and sort of being up at night and doing some nightly chores might serve you best.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a good jaw at night, trying to grab as many crayfish for breakfast. Yeah.
And maybe he can wake you up with a nice crayfish tail and claw breakfast.
If you catch anything in the trap, then you definitely have a nice hearty breakfast.
Oh, he's definitely getting his sleep now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Tim is completely out cold.
Obviously did not have a good night at all.
He's probably just found his comfort area, just found his warmth spot. When we gave him the cover, because we knew he'd be cold, even though he didn't bring a sleeping bag. It was on the kit list as one of those luxury items they could have. He chose not to come with one, but down here again it's a bit of a microclimate. I mean, you can see around probably. You can just pick it up in the camera that the blades of grass are pretty much frozen. In the day we figured it probably drops to maybe -3, -2 down in this area, and then in the daytime it can go up to sort of 17, 18 degrees. Just at the start of autumn now, aren't we? So got quite a temperature difference. I don't think he expected that.
Morning, it's day 2. I've slept in until God knows when. What time is it? 11 o'clock. I believe the other person that I'm with, Stuart, I have no idea where he is. Yeah, I just got to find him. I feel kind of bad. I've woke up late. Anyway, I'm sure I'll be alright. Right, bye. Right. Here we have the trapping area, and here's Mr. Stewart.
Hello.
He's been out here for about half an hour. He's probably getting a little bit frustrated with the figure 4 trap, but I can't blame him. It is a fiddly trap to do.
How's a little trap set up for a little rodent or something?
Well, hopefully we get it. Hopefully they get it before they do. Nah. At the moment he's covering the string in dirt, so the animals won't be too discouraged from coming near the trap, which I failed to do actually. My little bird trap. You managed to get the figure 4 done?
I've got one order with a can as a
Oh, okay. I'll show it to the camera. Show it to the people. They've got to know, man. Right, there it is. There it is. If I can see it, if you can see it, there it is. That pot there. That is nicely set up. It's got bait on the end. Oh, I'm not getting used to this camera now. You've got a little bit of bait on the end. It's all weight pressured, so it stays nice and steady. And hopefully with that, we might just get a rodent with it. I'm liking the idea of it. Awesome. I believe Mr. Stewart over here is moving on to a snare trap now.
Snare trap, yes. If you're going to remember how to.
And whilst Stu's having a moment with his snare trap, I'm over here. You see my little bird trap, simple yet effective. Oh, can't see the camera, there it is, there you go. There's the string that I didn't put in dirt. But over here, it's tied to this log, which is standing up, balanced in between two trees, like that. So once the bird stands in it, that flicks up, log falls down, this snare gets its feet, and we've got a flapping bird in a tree. It sounds like a good idea to me. Whether it works or not is another question. I've got some berries placed upon it, and also about 3 feet away on top of a log, I've got some more berries for it. Just easy pickings, easy pickings. Whether it takes it or not, we'll have to see. And I'm wearing shorts today, and I've been stung about 15 bloody times already, and it's hurting my legs. Anyway, bye.
Right, so the survivalists have just logged in some traps, and we've come along to check them out. And there's two really nice ones, and there's two sort of standard snare traps that are not so good. I mean, they wouldn't quite work. There's one like this. You can see it's kind of the right idea. He's tied it to an anchor point, but the snare way too large, and it wasn't held up in any way, so nothing would have got caught in that. It would have probably just taken the bait that he left there. But one awesome idea over here. He's found this little derelict bucket. We've given him a prize for his figure 4 trap, which when set off would have snared anything in there. An improvement would have been putting a weight on the top, make sure nothing could get out, but that was something we liked. And over here, if I don't fall over, is another one, which is probably one of the best ones we've seen. Would you agree?
Yeah, excellent.
Really good trap. And this was a figure 4. The berries, you can see them over there, were really wrapped around the trigger stick, so something would have to tug and gnaw at it to get at it. And the instead of a normal deadfall, you can see here's the upright stick with the pivot point on top. Normal deadfall would sort of fall this way, leant against the other stick, but instead of having it this way, what he did was prop it up, right up like this on the top of the figure 4, and we set it off, and it came down and just hit the ground with some force, and it was directly on top. It was perfectly set, and you can even see, I'm leaving the squirrel there under there, and you can even see that he's camouflaged everything as well. Perfectly well thought out, and it works perfectly, so definitely gonna give them something for that. And we've got another snare up there somewhere, which we've looked at and sort of disarmed, but again it was the same as this one. It didn't really it didn't have the right positioning to have actually caught anything. So they've got a bit of food there between them. They'd probably go away and process that now. We'll let them know the good news.
They're watching us, man.
Aha! What have we caught?
What have we got? Is it a rat?
Is it alive? It's due to still be alive technically, so in theory,
I don't know.
smash it over the head with.
Are we smashing a dead body?
Right, just in case.
Just in case. Right, okay. 1, 2, 3.
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Squirrel. Excellent.
Sweet. I doubt they're giving us it for the other one.
Oh, a little squirrel.
Beautiful, man.
Cool. Mr. Rabbit got caught with the dropping drain pipe. So, came up here, stoved his head in.
It's day 2. It is 10 to 3 on a Tuesday afternoon, and we were given a couple of squirrels for our traps, and they worked well. I managed to decimate mine, and Stuart, as an experienced fellow,
Never skinned a squirrel, but it was a lot tougher than skinning a rabbit for some reason.
definitely. And yeah, I'm gonna.
Looking forward to this roast squirrel.
Well,
No idea what it'll taste like, but I'm sure it'll taste better than apples.
I'm gonna sit here and watch Stu eat his nice meaty squirrel, and I'll be picking at bits what I haven't taken off. Yeah, that's our lunch. Cheers.
Bye.
Well, we just had a first annoyance. I was boiling some water. I wanted to get a hot rock out of the fire, and it's gone over half of the fire. Luckily, it's still alight. I don't know whether they're there. It's still alight. It's still going. But that was close. I won't be doing that again. Yeah. Nearing the end of day 2. Stu's outside trying to do the bowl. Having fun with the bowl, apparently. Got a little bit of a headache. Just need to take on some more water. But today went well. We had a couple of squirrels. We had a little apple mash again. Apple squash, or whatever you call it. It's apple. And then yeah, fire's still going. Nearly 24 hours going, which is good. We're running out of wood. I think tonight we're going to try some of this Himalaya plant, and it's really smoky in here. It's hurt my eyes. Jesus. Ah! And yeah, we're going to try that with whatever dinner comes, really, because we have set a couple of traps and they were impressed with them and they liked them. I think they've gone out to get dinner now. Squirrel, rabbit, or pheasant. Please be pheasant. I want the pheasant. Managed to find the 5th. Well, I didn't manage to find it. Stu managed to find it this morning whilst I was fast asleep. Managed to find the last bit, which was the first aid kit, which I've got one anyway. But hey ho, it comes with the trip. Still got our rations. Haven't delved into those yet, which is good. Haven't needed to delve into it. We haven't caught that fish yet either. We will. Won't we, Stu?
Absolutely.
Too bloody right.
My name on it.
And yeah, it's about 5:30 now. So another 4 hours to go. 4 or 5 hours to go, then we might call it a night. Go to sleep. Bye.